to present a poem. What shall I do?
What will you do? Is this a question? Show that you know the poem and remind them what a poem it is. Well, you know what you must do. Go. Confront the problem. Fight. Win. And call me when you get back, darling. I enjoy our visits.
Welcome to the Poetry Dojo,
where we learn to know our poems.
and learn to wield them to fight and win.
Today we are considering Come In by Robert Frost.
Robert Frost lived from 1874 to 1963. It would have been bad if he had died, before he was born.
Yeah, that's quite a trick.
He was an American poet known for his realistic depictions of American rural life. I'm more familiar with him from The Road Not Taken and The Death of a Hired Man, but there's a lot of poems that are very familiar to us as Americans, and this one just happens to be one that I'm not so familiar with.
Well, as always, when we begin in the woods and end with stars, we should be thinking Dante. I'm just going to throw that out at the beginning so we know what we're getting into.
Okay, Dante.
Dante. He gets lost in the woods in Italy, falls down a hole, goes through the inferno, comes out to see the stars. It's a pattern in literature.
I'll grant you that. I just didn't expect it to happen in America.
Come In by Robert Frost. As I came to the edge of the woods, thrush music, hark. Now if it was dusk outside, inside it was dark. Too dark in the woods for a bird by sleight of wing to better its perch for the night, though it still could sing. The last light of the sun that had died in the west still lived for one song more in a thrush's breast. Far in the pillared dark thrush music went, almost like a call to come into the dark and lament. But no, I was out for stars. I would not come in. I meant not even if asked, and I hadn't been. Come In by Robert Frost. There's hints of the sacred here. There's almost like a cathedral being built in this forest. We've got pillars. If you can imagine stepping out of the sunshine into a cathedral, the first thing you do is lose your vision because it's dark inside. You're in the shade. It takes a minute to adjust. So we've got that. We've got the call to lament. The question is, what are we lamenting? We have the death of the sun in the west, the dying day. But there's something that is too special here to be just rushed in upon. One has to be invited into this space. And even if one is invited, one might not go unadvisedly.
And he chose not to. He had come for the stars. It is a beautiful poem, and you need to dwell and enjoy that beauty. Be sure of your words when you're doing your presentation. Be clear. Be the man or the woman who is walking along by the woods at night as you speak, as it were, to the audience and the judges and convey to them what they should be hearing and what is touching your heart. And this poem can be a winning poem.
Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Diecast Media Group production. Please recommend us to friends, family, relations, but not your competitors. Feel free to email us with questions at poetrydojo@diecastmediagroup.com, and tune in next time for another exciting episode and another fine poem.